Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello students, welcome to Commerce online classes. So in the previous chapter we had discussed about different chapters, concepts related to the macroeconomics. So in the second chapter we are discussing relating to the national income accounting. While discussing national income accounting, we discussed relating to the circular flow of income in a economy, simple economy. So we had discussed about the simple economy, what is simple economy, how the simple economy works, what kind of economy that is, that may be the closed economy, there is no any external trade taking place in the simple economy, that we had discussed in the second chapter. So let us study the new chapter and sixth chapter in macroeconomics, that is open economy. So what do you mean by open economy? As I said, so closed economy means there were no government intervention, no intervention of government, no external trade taking place. So what is the meaning of open economy then? So closed economy means only the internal trade taking place. Now let us see the differences between open economy and closed economy. Next your chapter is about open economy, because macroeconomics is related to the study about international trade. It means external trade, exports, imports, national aggregates, output level, total employment level and all. Thus what is open economy? Open economy is nothing but students, here there are the government intervention is there, external trade taking place in the economy. So open economy is economy in which trade in goods and services taking place, in which trade in goods and service taking place, trade in goods and services. Open economy is economy in which trade in goods and services taking place, trade in goods and services taking place. What is this open economy? Means economy in which external trade taking place, economy in which external trade taking place. Here there is external trade. External trade is nothing but international trade. Here international trade taking place. International trade is nothing but export and import taking place. Export and import taking place. Export is there, import is there. It means country is exchange its goods with the rest of the world in a open economy. In a closed economy, there were no external trade, no international trade. It means only the internal trade taking place. So trade in goods and services, everything is limited to the domestic country. But here the trade take place between the rest of the world with the domestic country. Thus trade in goods and services and financial assets taking place between the country or rest of the world is said to be the open economy. Name itself says the trade is open to all, country is open to all to trade in goods and services. Thus open economy is the economy here trade in goods and services taking place, or here there is external trade and there is a even government intervention is also there, export and import taking place in the economy. Even the financial assets also exchange between the countries is said to be the open economy. So this is just a meaning of open economy. So there are some linkages. So while trade taking place between the different countries, there is some linkages actually there. What are those linkages? Linkages are nothing but they are the just a link, market link to trade with the rest of the world. So what are those linkages? Next is linkages. There are mainly three linkages. There are mainly three linkages in open economy. First one is output market linkage. Output market linkage. Second one is, there are mainly three linkages I said. First one is output market linkage. Second one is financial market linkage. Financial market linkage. Third one is labor market linkage. Labor market linkages. Labor market linkages. There are mainly three linkages taking place in an open economy. First one is output market, or it is also said to be the product market linkage. Output or product produced in a country or exported and imported. So it is also said to be the output market linkage or product market linkage. So what is this output market linkage? So consumers and producers. Consumers and producers are this exporting or importing the goods and services with the rest of the world is said to be the output or product market linkage. Here in a output market linkage, mainly trade taking place through the exports and imports. Whatever the goods produced in our country, that can be exported with the other country, and we can import the goods from the rest of the world. Whatever the goods is necessary for us or shortage here, that is said to be the output market linkage. So for the exports we are going to earn the receipts, for the imports we are going to pay the payments. So there is a difference between receipts and payment. Whatever the income earned from the foreign exchange or foreign trade or through the output market linkage is a receipts for us. Whatever the import by us, for that we are going to make a payment. So for that we should pay for them. So that is the receipts for the other country. Receipts for the other country and payment for our country. Thus output market linkage is nothing but international trade taking place with the product produced in different countries in a world. So what is a financial market linkage? Market activities or trade in goods and services takes place through the open market is said to be the output market linkage. So market linkage which is taken place through the financial assets of the different countries is said to be the financial market linkage. Financial assets are exchanged between the different countries of the world are said to be the financial market linkage. Why does this financial exchange is essential? Question arising with this. Financial marketing is essential to exchange the goods and services with the other countries. Thus financial market linkage is nothing but it is one of the kind of linkages in open economy while the international trade taking place, the financial assets of the country exchanged between the countries or exchange with the domestic country with the rest of the world is said to be the financial market linkage. So this is one kind of the market linkage. So one more kind of market linkage is said to be the labor market linkages. So due to the immigration, labors are also exchanged. It means we are going to, sometimes brain drain may happens. So exchange the labors from one country to other country. Those who well educated or those who want to work in other places or abroad, they can go for other countries and they can earn money there and they can be marketed like any kind of other goods, but it is just having the value, that is human capital. So exchange of human capital between the different countries for the purpose of international trade or to create the international trade is said to be the labor market linkages. Labor market linkages. For the labor, any other country, those who are going to attract the laborers and they are going to employ them, they are going to pay the money. So that money is used for the other consumption purpose, production purpose or for the any economic functions. So it is said to be the linkages in the international trade. So it again going to earn the money to the either to the domestic country or to the foreign country. Wherever they are going to invest, there they can give their contribution to the national income. Thus labor market linkage is nothing but in the international trade, due to the labor immigration or migration, the labor exchange taking place, that is said to be the one kind of linkages in an open economy. Mainly there are three kinds of linkages in economy. First one is output or product market linkages, trade in goods and services taking place here. Exchange of trade in goods and services. Trade and goods and services taking place between the country or with the domestic country with the rest of the world, said to be the output or product market linkage. Financial market linkage is nothing but financial assets are exchanged with one country with the rest of the world. Labor market linkage is nothing but due to the labor immigration or migration leads to the exchange of labor between the countries. So it is said to be the labor market linkages. Why these linkages are essential for economy? So while this open economy is related to the international trade, it is not at all closed economy. Here there are trade in goods and services taking place. So external trade mainly taking place with the rest of the world. Thus these three linkages are very essential. So output market linkage is essential because to exchange the goods and services with the rest of the world, whatever the goods we have that we can export to the other countries. By that you can earn some foreign exchange reserves, and whatever the goods shortage for us that we can import from the rest of the world. By that you can make the international trade balance. So balance of trade taking place like this, while balancing the export to the import through the output market linkage and financial market linkage and labor market linkage. So next we are going to discuss about some concepts in this open economy. What is the meaning of linkage and leakage? Linkage is different, leakage is different, injection is different. Linkage means, I said, for the purpose of trading goods and services, linkages like output market linkage, financial market linkage and labor market linkage. Leakage is different. What is this leakage? Leakage is nothing but, students, leakages means in circular flow of income in a simple economy we discussed real flow and money flow. Can you remember? Yes. So leakages are nothing but outflows. Leakages are nothing but outflows and inflows. Can you remember outflow and inflow? Yes, outflow and inflow. So real flow and money flow we discussed in the previous chapter, that only the leakages. So what are the leakages and what are the injections in open economy? Leakage is different, injection is different. Leakage is nothing but, so whatever the goods we are going to import from the other countries, For that we are going to pay the payments, factor payments I said in the circular flow. So that factor flows never gives us the income. Is it gives us income? No. So if leakages are decreasing the aggregate demand, leakages always decreases aggregate demand. What is injection? Injections are nothing but, students, injections are outflows. Injections are outflows, leakages are inflows. Outflow means while exporting the goods and services with the rest of the country, we are going to earn the foreign exchange reserves. So that leads to the injection, leads to the increase in the aggregate demand in the economy. I hope that you understood these concepts. Leakage means inflow, injection means outflow. From the leakages we are never going to earn the income. From the inflow or injections is the outflow, means exports. From this aggregate demand increases. So by that we are going to earn some foreign exchange reserves. So in the next we are going to discuss about some concepts related to the open economy and basic concepts. Thank you.